What in the fuck is this? That is the most amazing vest I've ever seen in my entire life.
I appreciate that.
It's amazing.
This is the Schmo with the Pro, the number 5 ranked light heavyweight in the world, going for his 5th straight UFC main event against Aleksander Rakic. Here at the UFC Apex, how we doing?
I'm pretty good, man. I'm pretty good. I'm enjoying your vest.
I appreciate that. Maybe if you get the victory on Saturday evening, the Schmo can get you one custom.
You gonna make one for me?
We can do that.
That's what I'm talking about.
Get the lions all over the place.
I want one with the Schmo on it too.
We can do that.
Lion Schmo.
Lion and Schmo.
Lion and Schmo. That's a good podcast.
Now talk to me for a second. Yes, it is. You just finished your face-off with Rakic. What did you look and see inside his eyes when you guys were standing toe-to-toe on stage?
I seen a guy who's ready. He's ready. He's not. He didn't look nervous. He didn't look shook or anything. So that's what I expected, and that makes me happy. It means he's gonna come ready, and he's not gonna have any excuses.
And we're seeing those rare occasions where it's a 3-round main event. Looking back on things, do you prefer 3 rounds or would you have rather had 5?
You know, honestly, I think 5 rounds favors me. But I think that, you know, with us being short notice main eventers, I think that changes the entire training camp. It's not like I'm not in shape for 5 rounds. It just changes everything tactically. It changes how the first and the second round go. So we have a pretty strict game plan, and it was kind of too late to change it, so we just went with the 3 rounds, and Rakic agreed. So
now let's talk about the outlook of your division. September 12th, a big fight. Thiago Santos against Glover Teixeira. September 26th, vacant light heavyweight championship bout. We're going to see Dominic Reyes against Jan Blachowicz. What do you have to do to perform to get yourself in the title equation? Do you think that with a great performance Saturday evening, you're right there for the next title shot, or you're maybe 1 or 2 fights away?
I think it depends on what happens with those other 2 fights. If someone gets hurt in the Blachowicz-Reyes fight, that kind of pushes everybody back. And if Thiago Santos and Glover go out there and have a snooze fest and it's not very exciting, and I go out and have an emphatic finish, I think I have an opportunity to jump the line. But I also respect the game. So if Glover beats Thiago, it's going to be one of those situations where I got to sit down and shut up and just let Glover go do his thing. If Thiago wins, there's a small argument there. So I think we just have to see what happens with those guys and then just get through Rakic.
Fair play. A few fights ago back in Stockholm, Sweden, against Alexander Gustafsson, we thought he retired, came back to heavyweight. Would you say that's your best performance to date against Gus over there?
No, I think that's one of my worst performances. I don't know. I didn't really stick to any game plan we had. I just kind of went out. I just went out and fought emotional when I fought Gus. I didn't really go there to win. I just wanted to go there and make myself feel better, and that's all I was focused on. As far as best performances, I think the Shogun was good, but I still made some mistakes. You know, I still think that I haven't performed anywhere close to my ability. So that's really what I'm focused on now. I just want to fucking perform one time and just do what I know I'm capable of.
On the lighter side of things, I know you've had time to think about this, see some interviews. Who's got better teeth, you or Darren Till?
Oh, man, that's a tough one. I would say right now Darren Till, because his go all the way back and are completely finished. Mine aren't quite done yet. So as of right now, I'll let Darren Till have that throne.
That's fine. I don't know if he lost any teeth, too, against Robert Whittaker.
Shit now.
Well, I didn't mean to do it like that. Let's put on the analyst hat for a second. You're doing time at the ESPN broadcast analyst desk. What have you learned from that vantage point that you haven't learned training or inside the octagon?
You know, honestly, working the analyst desk has made me a smarter fighter. I think it's not often that us as fighters watch fights and break down fights that have nothing to do with us. You know, if I'm watching, before I was on the desk, if I'm watching fights, it's usually how would I fight this guy or what would I do? Now I have to watch it from a perspective is if I'm watching Neil Magny and Robbie Lawler, I need to watch it from what would I do if I was Robbie. So just watching how guys approach the fight, like how they pace themselves, how they you know, they're making deposits early in the fight to cash out in later. Stuff like that I think I've kind of seen from the outside and kind of implemented in my own game.
Keep that analyst hat on for one more second. Who do you see Jon Jones fighting first in his heavyweight debut?
Man, it'd be really surprising to see Jon Jones in a fight that wasn't for a title. I know that Stipe has already said he's not real happy with the Francis fight. It doesn't excite him because he's already beat him and he wants a fresh challenger. So if it's not Francis, it's probably going to be Jon Jones.
Fair enough. Final message for the Anthony Lionheart fans out there worldwide. I didn't mean to start beef with you. It was filet mignon. It wasn't anything rough, too, by the way.
It's okay. I'll let it slide this last time, though. It's last time.
Last time.
Final
message.
Thank you for the support and everyone that stuck with me even through the tough times. And tune in. I'll make it exciting.
205 pounds, UFC Vegas 8. That's Anthony Lionheart Smith. We're at the Apex. He's the pro. I'm the Schmo. We're out.